Hi, how you doing? Okay.
Are you Miss Lydia?
I am Miss Lydia, you see? That's me.
Something unusual happens when Lidia Bastianich publishes a cookbook, which she just did, her 9th.
And who's this?
This is my daughter.
Hi, Katie. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
You cook with Mom?
Yeah.
How often do you see kids willing to stand in a long, long line with their mothers and grandmothers to see a chef?
All right. You like cooking?
He does.
You cook with Grandma?
Yeah.
She's a rock star in the food world, but her fans,
Okay.
they ask after family.
How is Mama doing?
She's fine.
She is.
Yeah.
And in fine form at 93.
So, Grandma, taste the soup. Tell us
Need the
what
taste.
we need the approval.
Erminia Motica is known by practically everybody, even Lydia, her daughter, as Grandma, Nonna in Italian.
Good?
Yeah, maybe 2 grains of salt or cheese.
Nonna lives with Lydia in the New York City borough of Queens. Tanya, Lydia's daughter, and her family live 2 blocks away.
I was just saying to her this morning, are you
Why
gonna
don't you use the...
boss me around as usual? And she's like, absolutely. So that's, I get
What, are we
the,
going to act differently because we have the television?
Family and food are inseparable with Lidia Bastianich, her brand, really.
And only once, I know you love gnocchis, right?
After 15 years on PBS, audiences have gotten to know even her grandchildren.
So, you having fun?
Yep. Lots of it.
Yeah.
Lydia is famous for her simple, user-friendly Italian recipes.
What is better, fresh pasta or dry pasta?
But she's a major league celebrity chef because she seems to feed a hunger in people for more than food.
I feel the warmth from them, and I feel that they kind of want to enter into my life with what I'm doing. I get, the fact, when I see you at the table, when I see your grandchildren, that's when I remember when my mother, with my grandmother.
Her own grandmother, Nonna Rosa, inspired her passion for food.
I think that Martha goes back to when we left Istria, and I never said goodbye to my grandmother because I didn't know I wasn't going to go back. And I stayed connected with food. I would bring my grandmother with me at the table with the food that I cooked, the food that she cooked.
Istria, Lydia's birthplace, was part of Italy until it was swallowed up by communist Yugoslavia at the end of World War II. Her family fled, and after 2 years in a refugee camp, came to the United States when Lydia was 12. Here she is at 24, in front of the restaurant she and her then-husband opened. 9 tables. Lydia was sous chef.
I realized that maybe this is what I enjoy doing, I love doing, to feed the people and make them happy. That gave me pleasure.
She made her name as chef at Lydia in Manhattan, still the flagship of the 7 restaurants she has now. Add to that the cookbooks, the television production company, the wineries in Italy, just some of the food-related enterprises she owns with either her son Joe or her daughter Tanya.
so tell me what you think of the whole thing together like that.
I love this, the change of me right here.
It's one big family business. Very big.
Italy is 50,000 square feet of Italy in the middle of Manhattan.
That's Eat and Italy put together. Get it? Their latest project with their longtime partner, Chef Mario Batali and others. By its own count, Italy attracts more than 5 million people a year, more than the Empire State Building. Another one is about to open in Chicago.
Who's this guy?
This is my little one, Eva.
That's how young you have to start training them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here, too, a Lydia sighting is a big deal.
These are my Italian fans.
There's almost a disconnect between that Lydia, the renowned chef who was invited to cook for the Pope,
I used to make bread with my grandmother.
and Lydia, the immigrant girl who missed her grandmother and went to find her in food.
You can't help yourself. You touch it all.
I love it. I love touching food.
Why?
It talks to me. You know, when I can already see how long it will take to cook. I can see the eggs in there. I mean, I don't know. I need to touch food.
Food, you know, tells us who we are, where we come from. It connects us. It expresses emotion. It expresses care. It expresses love.
Which is why Lydia ends her television shows this way, with an invitation to eat.
Tutti a tavola a mangiare. Cin cin.
Bere un po' di grappa.